Crossing plains, racing winds for telling games. Cross away in the lands afar, with every time we raise the bar. Sarah stands tall, eyes on the track, guiding our journey, never looking back. Silver shade, hands on the throttle, we ride the creation full throttle. Up the subscribe button, don't hesitate. Join the crew, it's never too late. Thumbs up, hearts racing, come into blaze. We're building a community that forever stays. In the dark of the night, we raise the moon. Our engines in tune, we're building a world and ready to win. Join the crew, it's never too late. Thumbs up, hearts racing, come into blaze. We're building a community that forever stays. We're building a community that forever stays.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to the channel. Silvershade here, back in Outworld Station for Steam's Automation Week. So I figured this week I'm going to try to focus more on automation games this week. So I got Outworld Station today, and Friday I'm doing Satisfactory. Haven't decided about Thursday yet. Whether it'll be an automation game yet, I don't know. Or I might just do Expedition 33 just to finish it off. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. But today we're going to focus mainly on Outworld Station. And we left off with trying to work on our advanced plating to get that up and running. Because we're going to need to get that, the supercomputers and the microfusion reactor and all that fun stuff. But I did notice that our photon tankers for one of the other quests is looks like that is done. So it looks like it's now working on the Aeon couriers, which is good. So that'll be going while we're working on that for everything else. So right now it looks like in order to keep working on the advanced plating, we're gonna need the nano plating. Yeah, we're gonna need nano plating and molecular bonding. And I believe most of those, we can start working on those here in this sector. Let me pull up the codex here. So yeah, molecular bonding, that's the silicone, which I think there's a node here. And then the other one was the nano plating, which needs that, and hull plating. So, okay, so yeah, we can do all of that in this location. Well, let's go ahead and let's take a look at our map here. Take a quick peek. I hope everyone's having a great day as we're getting things rolling here. So yeah, I think out here I think is the silicon node. Yep. Okay, that's there. All right, what's that? Carbon. I think that out there is more of the tungsten. So I think it's just gathering right now. Oh, there's another silicon node there. Carbon node there. All right, so titanium ore. All right, titanium. So we've got 2 titaniums here. All right, so maybe what we'll do is it will use this one to make the items we need for the nanoplating, and then ship them over here to finish making everything else, and then ship them all over to here. All right, so probably the easiest part of the chain would be the molecular bonding. That is the easiest part of the chain, because then we can start sending it over and start getting it ready over to here. And let me just see. I think I started naming these, so it's a little bit easier to see what these are. And the good part is if we already have some of them here, we can probably share them, especially if we have like tons coming in. But since we don't need them for the molecular chain that we're working on, we'll have to create some more. Okay, so for now, let's go get to out here where this miner is for the silica stuff. Let's see, where is it? It's right here to my left. Why do I have a waypoint right there? Okay, I don't want to create waypoints. All right, how do you get rid of waypoints? I did it once before. Oh, wait, right there. Aha! There we go. Yep. There we go. Rid of these real quick. There we go. Yeah, there we go. All right, and the state, what we're looking for is right over here. Right next to this purple cloud electrical goop. I know it's a cloud, but I like this. It looks more like goop to me. All right. All right, so what do we got here? Yep, we got all this silica all stashed right here, waiting for us to do stuff with it. All right, so probably what we want to go ahead and do is we're going to need 2... Let's see. I was going to upgrade the miner. We're going to need that. Gonna probably need more power out here too. Why don't we go ahead? Let's get some more of the solar panels out here. And then let's get them aligned. All right. There we go. It's a little touchy. Got it. There we go. Got it. All right. So now we should have more power out here. Yep. We're going to go and let's build some more batteries so we have more storage out here. Go. Yep, I think we're good. Yeah, that should be plenty for now. Okay, so now we need the start producing the molecular bonding material, and I believe we need the smelters for that. So let me go and let me get a smelter up right here. Let's go and select the recipe. Hey, Sarah, welcome on in. Glad you could make it. There's our molecular bonding. All right, so now, before I get too into it, I want to go ahead, let me copy this. Put it right there. So this will be our second chain. And on that side, we'll produce the nano plating. That's where we're going to produce it on that side. This side's mostly going to be for just the molecular bonding side of it all. So we're going to get a storage container. So plop it right there. And now let's start linking things. Okay, there we go. So that's going into there. So now let's go and let's copy this a couple times. Not too many. I think that should do it. Because since we're sharing the same silicon node, we're gonna be doing everything out here. So we got to make sure we balance everything. We definitely want to do that. All right. So now let's go ahead and since that's going, we'll get this chain completed. I don't know if we need to upgrade that yet. But let's go ahead and transport. Let's go to a freighter dock. And let's put the freighter dock. Yeah, do I want it right here? Yeah, I think that'll be fine right here because I'm not going to be doing too much on this side. So yeah, can't put it there. It's too close. So we'll put the freighter dock right there. And we're going to call this one... molecular probably misspelled it. All right, molecular bonding pickup there, so we know that's where our freighters have to pick it up at. Let's see. Yep, I think I got it spelled right. Yep, got it spelled right. Good. All right, so this is where the freighters are going to be picking it up and then dropping off. So we're going to need to make a couple freighters. All right, well, obviously we can't right now because we got the... Probably could have maybe queued it up, but that's okay. All right, so what we need to do is go back to our main station so we can finish this chain. Because when we go to do the other chain, it's going to take a few extra steps. All right, so now that we're here, we're going to build another freighter dock right here. And we go ahead. I want to build another storage unit. Where do I want to build this at? Let's see, what am I storing in there? Oh, I have some molecular bonding already. Oh, look. Look at that. I already thought ahead and already got those situated. Look at that. Look at that. Yes. See? Hey, it's good to think ahead. Less work. All right. So we're going to clear this out. Okay. Thank you. Yep. It's good to think ahead. Okay, so that's the drop off. I'm going to create one here. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and get this freighter going from... Right now we are at drop off. Drop off at pick up from Iota. So we want to get it from molecular bonding pickup and drop off. There we go. So that freighter's going to get it on its way, but before we do anything, we need to go ahead and get that. I think that's where it needs to go. Yep, right there. And into there. Good. All right, so that's taken care of and done. Now we need to go back to the silica mine. We need to get the other freighter programmed and moving. But we need to also link this to here. Yep, there we go. Got it linked. All right, so now this we're currently at, we need to go from, yep, pick up from the pickup and go to the drop off. There we go, on its way. All right, so that takes care of that chain. We'll have to check on it a little bit here. So that takes care of that. And the good part is we'll need to now go ahead and extend out a little bit now, start working on this chain. So let's get a storage unit right here. All right, and now let's get the links going from here to here, here to there. So now this will start to process. So now let's go and let's copy this. And we're gonna go and put these out just a little bit. I can't afford, why? I'm out of net hull plating, go figure. All right, well, I better go see if I can go find some, because I am going to need some. Because I'm going to need to be able to make more smelters just to be able to work on the other chains. 4 modules damaged. I guess they just weather over time. Because I was out there earlier and fixed them, and now they're damaged again. All right, well, I'm not going to worry about that. Generator low on fuel. Why is it low on fuel? Let's go check that. Generators are low on fuel. Okay. Oh, there's nothing out there. Okay, that's the wormhole. Let me see something here. Aha. Okay. All right. Well, yeah. Oh, I think I see part of the problem. Aha. Yep. I see it. Yeah. I think this happened when I was trying to figure out these wormholes. So this is like, this is not ever going to function because there's no fuel. It needs to go to here. All right. So those are the ins. Those are the outs. Okay. So yeah, why don't we go ahead and to help save on power, we're going to just get rid of that. And then let's go on ahead. Let's put right here. Like that. Okay. I may have to move that turret. Yeah, I think just in case, I'm going to go ahead and let me sell the... Wow, okay. Looks like it took the whole frickin' thing. All right, well, tell you what, that's all right. Just put this all back. All right, well, we'll figure this out. We need to, because we want to keep this going, so the power is always a priority. Let's see here. What do I need? Where's my build? Defense. Here we go. And let me go ahead and let me just build it right there. Perfect. All right, now I should be able to put that in. Perfect. General, here we go. Pipe junction. Oh. Storage tank. Aha, there we go. Yeah, let's put a storage tank right there. And let me just put a connector there. All right, now let's get a pipe running from here into there. Good. All right, so now that should be filling up. Perfect. All right, yeah, this should not take much longer. It's just, we just need to get it run to that and to get fuel going to it. All right, pipe junction to there. Just run it through here. Run this from here. It's a little too long. That's fine. Get a pipe junction. Put a pipe junction there for now. We may have to move that because there's that output there. So if we ever need to use that one, that could be an issue. So we just have to probably just reroute things. Too long again. Another pipe junction right here. And if you run the pipe the wrong way, you can always just flip the switch. It's right here. If you click that, and then you can just flip the direction. All right, so good. Looks like we've taken care of that power. Yeah, let's just see. Modules just damaged. Let's see. If you do this, all right, might be the power cells. I think what it is they're just wearing out over time. That's what it's kind of looking like. Yeah, because they don't look like they were hit by anything. All right, so that takes care of that. Now we need the hull plating. And while we're here, we'll go check on the ships here. So we only got one of those carriers. We'll move it out of the way while we're here. So they're going to take some time. Yeah, it looks like hull plating is kind of hurting a little bit. Let's see. That's not it. All right, looks like we're okay there. So there should be some in there, but there's not. Let's go down along here and see if we can't find any. I think I actually do have some. I think I have some storage down in here somewhere. I think they're down here, if I remember correctly. I think they're right here. Aha! Yep, I do. All right. So we may have to eventually do something with that. So what I may do is set freighters here. Set up some power and then remove this from the main station, so that way because then just use the freighters to transport it instead of having to do massive long runs like this. So, and it also help with the power grid too, because then the main power grid here will not have to work as hard. Plus, there are things that we could transport power around and cut out all this extra stuff. So it may be something we can do as we slowly, get things cleaned up. But that would help. I mean, I know we've got this here, but it's such a pain to kind of run them back and forth. So we may just use freighters at some point, but we'll worry about that later when we need to start really focusing on the ships. But for now, we're going to just leave them there. At least I know I've got a stash of things. Do I need more? You know, while I'm here, let me grab more of those. All right, I think we're good there. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and go back to the Gamma Station. And let's go back to the silica mine. So now we can keep working on what we're doing. I'm trying to race this freighter. Whee! All right. So we've now raced the freighter. And I've got a stash of that. I don't know if I'm going to need all that. So I'm going to just stash that right there. All right. So I think... How's this looking? Oh, yeah, we can easily do one more. Easily do one more. All right, good. So that will do that. So now we'll have to come back here to get the to finish the chain. But now, before we do, what we could do is look at what do we need for that chain, because we know we need the nano plating. And the nano plating is right. Where is this in the codex? There it is. So we need the hull plating. So the hull plating is the titanium. Okay. All right. So we can go titanium mine, produce all that, make the hull plating over there, and then we can make in a fabricator, make the nano plating. So what we could probably go ahead and do is maybe set things up here so that once we get the other chain running, this will just immediately start working. So that's what we're going to do. All right, so we need, what was it said we needed again? We needed the fabricator. We're going to build a fabricator. Where is it? It's under production. Fabricator. Oh, there it is, right there. Fabricator. Okay. All right, so that's going to make our hull plating. All right. And why don't we go ahead and let's get, because I know we're going to need storage facility for that. I'm just trying to debate how I want to set this up, because I know I need another freighter dock, but I need to unload them somewhere. Do I want to put the storage here? And so then I don't think they'll go into the freighter dock unless I rotate it. You know what? I think I've got an idea. I think I have an idea. General storage unit right there. Right now, where's my freighter dock? Not that one. Transport. There it is, freighter dock right there. Aha! There we go. All right, so now that way it'll kind of free up some of this. So what we'll do is we've got that. We'll have to go into there to the fabricator. Yep. So let's link that into there. And then that will have to come out into here. And that will go into there. Right, and then we're going to need to set up another freighter. The input output. We might be able to use the same freighter. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, actually we could. We could use the same freighter. Okay, so what we could do is come up here and let's build another unit right there. Because we got the input and the output. So I think we can use the same freighter. If we can't, we'll fix it. We'll fix it. But I'm gonna try this and see if this will work. Alright, so we need to go ahead and get the link into there. And then link into there. And then we're gonna set these filter. Hull plating. I'm going to copy to all. So now this will only take hull plating. Perfect. Yep, I think that'll do it. That should do it for that. So we'll go ahead and let's make a couple more of these. I can't afford. I need more composite. Ah! All right. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's go ahead and let's get the composite. Let's get the composite because let's see. That's doing the molecular bonding. You know what? Before we disappear, now that I think about it, we are going to need another freighter dock. I can't afford why. I need composite. All right, well, we're going to have to get the composite anyway. So, yeah, because we need another freighter dock because we got that, which I don't think is going. Oh, it's going into there. Into there. Oh, that's right, because we're going to use that. Never mind. Yeah, we're going to send that elsewhere. Got it. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna set. Okay, so we got. Yep, it's just a little confusing. So basically, the way this dock is gonna work is we're sending in the finished goods that we need, the nanoplating. We're gonna go into here. This will link up to a dock at the main hub, but we're also using it so that we can bring the whole plating into here. Okay. But either way, we're still gonna need a composite because we need to build more of those. And we need some more of those. So I keep hitting the wrong button. All right, I need more of the composite, and I think there should be some nearby. So there's composite there, but there isn't any. Need to figure out what's going on. All right, so it is sending it. All right, so it is making it. Am I just not making enough? Oh, I don't even have a recipe set for here. What is going on? Oh, yes, I do. These aren't. That one don't have a recipe set. So, all right. So it looks like I need to set that as a recipe. Anything else not set? That one's not set. Is now. What about the rest? The holding control key really helps. Figure out if anything's not set. All right, so those are set. All right, those are good. Those are making composite, so it looks almost like I don't have enough. Okay, so it looks like I got someone on trying to spam something here. All right, over on Twitch. Yeah, if you can get rid of that message for me, Sarah, that'd be great. Thank you. If you have trouble, let me know. All right, so got to get back to what we do. So it looks like I'm not making enough of the composite. So I'm making tons here, especially now that I've increased this production. Thanks, Sarah. All right, so yeah. So I'm making tons here. All right, so how are they all going? It looks like I'm just sending them out. Oh, that's right. I'm sending them down the line. Okay. All right. So yeah, I have so much of this right here. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, there we go. It's just taking a while to load everything up. All right, let me see. Can I copy these? Do I have enough to build? Yeah, I do. Not much, because I don't... it says I only have like whole... What? I got plenty of whole play. I don't know what it's talking about. Unless that's what it's just saying. All right, let's just see. All right, let's see if that helps. Yeah, there we go. Because we need to be able to... We need to speed this up a bit. Thanks, Sarah. Appreciate it. Upper level hidden up. Yeah. They have these. They have things programmed with certain keys. Like if I accidentally hit the caps lock key, it hides the upper level. All right. Yeah, because I'm at a standstill because I need composite. Just trying to find a way to speed these up, but yeah, just kind of slow to get everything going. All right, can I make more of these? Oh, that's good enough. That's good enough. When you banned, it deleted the message. So perfect. Thank you. All right. So yeah, we need to copy this. All right. So that should be good. That'll help increase the composite production. Especially with all this, it's slow to get everything running. Oh, you know what? I'm going to upgrade that. Maybe that'll help move things out faster. I know it's... Oh, let's see. Storage slots fit... send speed. Yes! Okay, so we need to see if we can upgrade that again. All right, so that should help upgrading that. Increases the send speed. Okay, cool. What about here? Since this is the same. So it does. So next level does increase the send speed. Okay. That is good to know. Good to know. All right. So that should help speed these sending up and increasing all this. That goes there. Do I have anything backed up over here? Nope. Nothing hiding in there. All right, let's see. And nothing hiding in there. All right. So what I think I also need to do is I need to be able to have a place where I can get some of these items. So what I might do is maybe take... I know what I can do. Let's see. Let's build another storage. All right, so now let's take this. can't afford. Oh, no, I have no hull plating. All right, well, that's all right. So let me do this. Let me take this into here, this into here. And so this will give me a little bit of a build up to where I can come and get some composite if I need it. And in the meantime, let me go run on down and go get some more hull plating and make sure I avoid all this purple goop. Let me sort all that. Yep, I do need more hull plating. Okay. Okay. There it is, right there. All right. May have to, in the other zone, just create just a carbon one, since there are some carbon nodes. Maybe just create ones where it's just producing some of the composite, just so I have some. But I've got 19, I've got 36 now, so this should I think get us by. Yeah, I think this should get us by for now, for the time being. So let me see, freighters waiting in dock. So that takes care of that. All right, well, while I'm right here, let's look at the bonding drop off. Let me go ahead and let me build another dock. Let's see, where is it? Transport. Freighter dock, there it is. All right. This is going to be the nanoplating drop off. And I'm going to build one. So it's ready. And let's link it to here and to there and there and to there. All right, so that takes care of that. So that's where I'm going to be storing all of that plating. Perfect. All right. So we're slowly getting there. Now we just need to go back. Let's go up to the silica mine, take a peek where we were at. Because it looks like we've got just almost things ready. We just need to figure out get the hull plating going. Yeah, because we need the hull plating. And I think what I'm going to go and do is let's copy. Can't afford, I need more composite. Go figure. All right, well, I tell you what, because it looks like I'm going to be using composite like crazy. There's a carbon ore node right over here by me. Right over here on the other side of this purple goop. Why don't I go ahead and see if I can build out processing of the composite so I don't have to keep going back and forth. Carbon ore, yep, right there. That way I don't have to keep running all over the place to get what I need. Well, you know, if I need just composite, I'll be right here. I don't have to run all the way back to the first one. All right, let's see. Cylinder production, no. General. Resources, there it is. Miner, right there. Yes, I know they're low on power. I know. Extend that out. All right, so now that we got that run out there, then let's run this one out this way. Let's get some power in here. Now we just need to take and get them to 100%. There we go. Got them. All right. Now we can start working on this. so there we go. That can go into there. And that will start to give us carbon ore. We're going to need some smelters now. Smelter. There it is, right there. Meteor strike incoming. We should be okay. That reminds me, I should probably build a couple turrets out here. All right, so we got turrets in place just for some defense. That should be enough, I think, for now. Select recipe, carbon. Yep. All right. And let's build another storage unit right there. Go. All right, so we don't need a whole lot. All right, so now to build, I think we need a matter printer now. And those will make the composite, yes. Now we'll just get this general storage unit right there. Okay, that looks good. For now, I think we're going to just stick with just that. Maybe I'll do one more. Yeah, there we go. Meteor strike has ended. And I think I've got some damage at the hub. Figures. Figures. All right. How's this go? 16. You know, I think we're gonna open it up to one more. Make that two more. Yeah, I think. Keep hitting the wrong key. There we go. Yeah, I think we're good. I can go ahead and I'm going to upgrade that. And let me go ahead and build a couple of, where is it? Energy storage. Yeah. There. That way we got some batteries out here. All right. So for now, we have a nice little storage. Yeah, there we go. That's better. That's better. So that way that'll help. All right. So that'll be good. So now I can just run along through here, stay all in this zone, not have to jump all over the place. That's always good. All right. So I need to get to the main hub. Is there some damage? See what kind of damage those meteors did. Here we go. True. Let's see. Where did they? What did they damage? Guess they didn't. Or is it just freighter waiting in the dock? Oh, freighter's waiting in the dock. That's what it is. Why are you waiting in the dock? Oh. Because I have a lot of titanium here. That's why. All right. Well. The next amount of resources factory will take from resource modules. Well, I'll tell you what. Can I go up that? Yeah, why don't I up that? Because that might help. I think that's a good idea. Good idea. Yeah, because then that'll help empty this freighter out faster. Yeah, so they'll empty that out there. As a matter of fact, let me copy that. I can't afford. Why? I need nanoplating. Ha ha ha! Go figure. All right, but let's see. How's that freighter doing? Yeah, see, if I had this upgraded, it could hold more and send more. So let's see, how are we doing here? We're doing okay here. Can I copy that or do I buy out? Can't afford because I need nanoplate. All right, well, we're in the middle of particle storm there. Yeah, because I am going to need the nanoplating. So that freighter still has stuff to output. Wow. Okay. Yeah, let's go see if I can get some nanoplating. Shouldn't be too far. I think I got some hiding over here, I think. At least I had. How about, no, it's defense. How about here? Any hiding here? No. Here? No. Oh, I might as well grab some of that because I am going to need that. So it looks like this production is got an issue. What's going on up here? All right, so that's that. That's full. Okay. All right. That's all making. These are all basic frames. So where am I making the nanoplating? You know what? Can I make? Because I'm producing so much. Actually, no, the nanoplating. I think I'm making that elsewhere. Because that needs the molecular bonding. Yeah, that's got to be made elsewhere. Where is this being made? It's being made right here. That's where it's being made. Okay. Got it. So I'm making it down here. Okay. And I just... All right. So it needs extra hole plating. All right, let's take a peek, see what's going on here with this. Now that I know where I'm making it at, now I can try and sort it out. Okay. All right, so it looks like it's going in through here. Okay, so... Okay. Yeah, so all that. So yeah, so this is where the hull plating is getting made. So let's see, can I make some more of them? Yes, I can. So I am going to do that right now. Can't afford why. I need hull plating. But I think I do have a ton of that. I know where that is. That's all down here. Let's check the map. Yeah, actually down here. Should be all right here. Yeah, right there. Okay. All right. So that should be good. All right. Let's see. Do I have any hull plating on me? 9. All right, let me see if I can go up. Maybe just if I can get my hands on just a few more. Let me check, see if they got anything hiding around in here. No, I don't have anything hiding in here. Gold. That. Okay. Aha! I'll take that, thank you. Perfect. All right, now we can get back to what we were doing. Okay. All right, so I think we were back this way. Yep, here we go. All right. So we're gonna make one more. That should do for now. We can always add more if we need to. I'm just gonna grab a quick drink here. Okay. Caps lock is on. Somehow it's got reversed. Now caps lock is on. Now it says up level hidden. I mean, that's off and it's hidden. And it's on and it's on. All right, I'll have to wait till I quit the game. I'm not gonna worry about it. All right. Let's see. So yep, got this all. This should all be sorted. Yep. All right. Good. So what we just got to do now. Oh, that's right. We were down there. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Where do I want to go? Tungsten. Yeah, I need the titanium. Titanium is there, and I got one there. All right. Well, let's go down here because I know this freighter is waiting. So let's head over to there. And let's go and let's see if we can build another storage. So that should help get these out, get that freighter out of there. And if I have to, I can probably increase here if I need to. I think I will. 100, yep. I can definitely do that. I got plenty to spare, so we'll do that. And that should help clean this all up. Yep, so that's okay. Oh, yes, yeah, a lot here too. Yep, so that and that. Yep, that's cleaning that out. Trying to clean that out. Looks like I can go even higher. Unlimited. Wow. I don't know if I want to do that. I think I'm going to stick with 100 for now. And we'll see if that eventually sorts itself out. Let me see. How we doing here? Well, we've got the room. We just need to get that freighter out of there. There. I helped the freighter out a little bit. I'm moving this all out and into there. There we go. That'll help with that. Get that freighter moving. I know this will slow this freighter down. Eventually, though, we'll probably be able to build more of these. Because we're going to eventually be using... As a matter of fact, I'm going to upgrade that. As a matter of fact, let's go and let's build a couple more. We're right here. Build a couple more. That'll help with this. because we are going to need the super alloy eventually once we start working on that, because I'm sure we're going to be building more of these. So yeah. Yep, so yeah, we're definitely going to need that. So all right, so those are going. That should help. Yep, that's good. All right, so now we got to figure out sort out the titanium issue. Because I don't want to dig into this chain, because if we start really using it, and then it might cause more problems, so I don't want to do that. So I think the best thing to do would be to go over here, maybe this titanium ore. So I've got multiple of them. Well, I guess we'll do this one. And then we can then send the production, do all the hull plating production here, and then ship it is what we'll do. All right, let's see, where are we at? All right, I mean, I could also, well, you know, let's take a peek. Let us go. You know, there's a meteor storm over here. So maybe we'll go take a peek and see how the production is. If it's making so much, maybe I'll go ahead and make the hull plating there and create a freighter there, and then I don't have to create the extra infrastructure. That would also save on extra power too. I mean, it would need more power there, but you know, but if I have to build a lot more machines on, you know, a different grid. So they're taking care of all that. Let's just see how things are going now here. Oh, see, oh, I've got hull plating here. Oh, so I must have already been making the hull plating. Aha. Okay. Well then. Which that's okay. That's a good thing. Now all I have to do, see, that's a freighter dock for that. This is I've got one for the hull plating created already. Bingo. So I've already got this set up. Look at that. All right. So now with the freighter here, I think I've already set up, let's see. Nano plating. Hull plating pick up. Nano plating drop off. I think that is also where yeah, I think I can do that. Drop off. Pick up. Alright, well, it's off and running. Alright, so let's go check that out. Let's go see. Watch out for the purple goop. Past the hub here. Because I think we're finally getting it going. Take out this enemy. There we go. Thank you. And I'll take all that. Thank you very much. Yeah. Where am I at? Over here. Raiders. Ah, this way. Ha! There it is. Yay! Raider dock. Alpha. Oh, I think I set it for this one. Okay. Oh, is that it? I don't think I named this one. All right. Well, let's see. Okay. So just got to find that one, and we can switch it around. All right, so click that. So we need to get hull plating. Oh, hull plating. Pick up from aha. Okay. All right. So I think I got the name. I wrote the. Yep, that's got to be renamed. All right, well, let's just go fix that. I got to fix that. I just wish was there a way we could actually quickly rename them? Hull plating pickup. No, I got it. Oh, I did name it right. Hull plating pickup. Okay. Yeah, so I did name that right. Hull plating pickup. Hull plating drop off. Okay. Hull plating pickup. There it is. Hull plating drop off. There it goes. Just that freighter there. Electric body pickup drop off. That's that freighter. We want to leave that freighter alone. There's Kappa. Hull plating pickup. Hull plating drop off. Okay, that's fine. But we had another one. Theta. Okay. Or maybe I picked it right. I don't know. I thought I did it wrong. I don't know. I can't find that other one. But I'm going to go ahead and let's create another one. Since it has to go quite a way, so we're going to go hull plating, pick up, hull plating, drop off. All right, so now what that also means, I have a freighter dock I set up over here. Nano plating drop off. Okay. Hull plating drop off. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of that. I'm gonna get rid of that. It might get a little too confusing. So we're gonna build another one. Another freighter dock right there. That's molecular bonding. So this is going to be nanoplating pickup or yeah. Nanoplating pickup. All right, there we go. All right, so this is going to go from, let's see, nanoplating, drop off to, oh no, pick up from, oh wait, pick up from, Nano plating. Pick up. Nano plating drop off. Nano plating drop off. Nano plating pick up. Okay. As long as it works, that's all that matters. That's all that matters, as long as it works. Alright, then that means I think I had one waiting down here. Well, let's go. Let's just head back down to that hub. Go. So, nano plating, pick up, drop, nano plating, pick up, nano plating, drop. Oh, as long as it works, we'll find out. Nano plating, drop off, hull plating, pick up. Aha. We need to change that to hull plating, drop off. Hull plating, pick up. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it. Okay. It'll take a bit before we actually know if things are working smooth. That can also be a disadvantage when you try and plan things ahead of time, because sometimes you might get things set up wrong, and that happens. Pick up, drop off. Plating, pick up, plating, drop off. It's just going to take time to sort things out. I think that it. There we go. What's going on? Pick up from, pick up, drop off, drop off. Okay. Do I... Huh? What? Alright, well that looks right. Ah! Haha! It was full! There we go. Still waiting on the nano plating stuff. Let's go to the silicon area and let's go take a peek, see what's going on up there. Let's see what's happening. Okay. Pick up from, aha, okay, nano plating. We want hull plating pick up to hull plating drop off. Okay, there we go. Nano plating pick up, nano plating drop off. Yep, that looks okay. Pick up nano plating drop off. So it's definitely working. Okay, there we go. Pick up, drop off. Yep. Okay. All right. So it's looking like we're probably going to need to increase this production. A meteor strike incoming. Okay. Probably take and there we go. A couple more. I'm gonna grab a quick drink here. Okay. All right. Okay. Pick up from, yep, okay. Yep, that's all good. All right, got the hull plating going now. The nano plating is slowly going through. All right, so that's stacking up for the next shift. Chip, okay. Shift. Chip. Shift, chip. Okay. I don't know if I can build any more of them because I'm out of composite. All right, well, what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go pick up some more composite and check on the ships, and then we can then come back and see what's going on with the advanced plating. 'Cause it's not, it might be moving up, might not. I don't know if it's if I fully set it to go anywhere. So let's go and let's go get the composite first and check on the ships. All right, so yeah, they're a little slow. What are they waiting on? Check the computers. Oh, so I've got computers. What's going on? Aha. Okay. Yep. All right. Let's do this. All right. That should help. I think. All right. Let's change this one. gonna change that to computers because it's just not, there's no room. There we go. At least if we have one for computers, that'll be good. And then that'll help with the ships. All right, so we need to go back and get our composite material, and I believe that was made out that way. Yep, by the purple goop. By the purple goop. Right there. All right. Okay, so now we can go ahead and take a shortcut back. Let's see what's happening. Okay, it is making it. I think I set them to go right there. All right, so they're not, they need to be in there. All right, so let's go and let's take that and into there. And then we should start to see that advance once they get into the hub. They are. Good. All right. So now how we doing there? Okay. How's our... Yeah, see, it's a little... Yeah, it's a little slow. Nano... Oh, nano... Okay, yep. I was afraid of that. Hull plating. Yep, because this is where it dropped it off at. Okay, I'll tell you what. Might as well go ahead and let's do that. Because might as well keep that as extra. Clean this out real quick. Because then if I need extra hull plating, I have. I don't have to go hiding all over, go running all over the place. Okay. All right, there we go. That takes care of that. Let me just take it back. All right. The hull plating's going. So we've got 40 there. 33 there. See, I like to build more, but I'm just not making enough of the nanoplating yet. So... let's go take a peek and see if there's anything we can do to speed that up. So that's that. I can upgrade the smelters. Ooh, yeah, the smelters can get upgraded. Nice. Okay. But I don't know if I need to do that yet. But I might as well go ahead and let's upgrade that. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to drop that nano plating in there because I got tons and I can go get some more real quick. So what do we got? Okay. Okay. So I got a ton of that. Yeah. How's the power grid holding up here? Yeah, I think so. Yep. All right. Oh, hull plating. Ha ha! I just got rid of my hull plating. That's all right. I got plenty. Here's my hub. Ah, this way. Oh, I got plenty. I just got to go get it. because I want to be able to increase the advanced plating production, because I think I need that for supercomputers too. Let's see, where are those at? No, they just need computers. Okay. Well, heck, I could make the supercomputers. Okay, yeah, I can make them in the other area. Okay, in the starting area. Yeah, I could do that. I got everything there. Yeah. And I don't need a lot. I don't need a lot. Okay. Okay, that should get them going. So that should help increase. Yeah, once it starts producing here, that'll help grow, because there's 5 there. Oh yeah, I think a freighter just took off. Okay. All right, so now it looks like that's about as good as we're going to be able to get here. What do we need for that microfusion reactor? Supercomputer, gold, okay. Okay. That, since I only need one, I may not need to quite automate all that. I could probably just create a little mini factory with a storage, and then dump what I need into the storage, just so that it can make just that one for now. Yeah, I can figure that out, just so we can get this objective done. But I think at this point, we're pretty much, I'd say we're pretty much done with the advanced plating at this point. I think we've done that. We've got that done. I mean, we've got it up and running as much as we can. Yep, got all that. Not much we can do there. Okay. So I think we're going to need to work on the supercomputers now, because yeah, the advanced plating is almost done. That's pretty much almost done. Probably what I'll do is let me go back down there. And probably by the time I get back down there, that'll be done, so that I can stop it from filling up the hub. Maybe not, but close. Oh yeah, the nanoplating is definitely starting to build, so that's good. I think I am going to go ahead and I'm going to make one. Can't afford why. Alloy? I got that. I know I got that. Was that enough? Yeah, hopefully. Yep. There we go. All right, so that's good. So we got 2 of them now. I'm happy. I'm happy. And I need one more, and then I can remove this connection to the hub. Like that. And now they'll just back up into here. So we got the advanced plating done. Now we got to get the supercomputers done. All right, so that's going to be mainly in the regular asteroid belt. Something tells me we'll be back to the other zones eventually. Haven't done much in the ice rings or the beta area, the titanium low orbit. Haven't done a whole lot in there. We may eventually, especially as we continue to grow. but we'll see. 5 modules damaged. Yeah, it's because I think they're wearing out over time. And we'll go take a peek, just see. I think it's just this area here. Is wearing things out, I think, over time. Small engines. All right, well, I don't need to worry too much about that. I think I've got plenty of defense turrets out here. All right, well, let's look at these supercomputers here. All right, so we need to get the supercomputers going. So that requires, it looks like computers, the fiber optics, and the superconductor. All right. So let's see. Got no room in here, but I'll tell you what I do. Let's drag. Yeah. Filter. I'm going to set that to supercomputer. Supercomputer. Right there. And what? Get out of there. Hey, Pixel. Glad you can make it. Been a while. That's cool that you're lurking. Yeah, it's been a while since you've been visiting. You've been pretty busy, I take it? Alright, there we go. So that can store the supercomputers. Alright. Yeah, and I'm doing well. It's a little cooler today than it has been. That's good. All right, let's see, what do I need? Codex, what do I need here? I need the manufacturer, okay? Build, collection, factory, alloys. Oh, okay, yeah, that's the super alloy. Okay. What? Oh, I need super alloy. All right, let's see, where is, that's here. I know I got super alloy on. Sort. Grab that. All right, and go back. I like these shortcut keys to be able to move back and forth. That is awesome. All right, let's see. Build. Production. Manufacturing. There we go. Can't afford. Why? What am I short? Oh, nanoplating. I don't know if I have any hiding in here. Oh, I thought I did. I do, right there. Okay. Good. All right. Build. Production. Factory. All right. Let's get that. Now let's select the recipe. Supercomputer. All right, so we need the computers, which I think I have some stashed somewhere. Oh, yeah, right there. And I need those two anyway. So we'll take that. We'll go right down to there. Don't see any fiber oh, there is supposed to be fiber optics in that. Okay. And we'll take that into there. Okay. So you just so you got all good, just very busy with work and surviving. Yeah, yeah, yep. So busy with work. Yeah, yeah. From my understanding, I don't think the heat's been pretty bad there. Is that the worst it's ever been over there? Because from my understanding, you're that over there usually not a lot, not very hot all the time. Let's see, 2 modules damaged. We better go fix those. Because over here, we're used to the heat. Well, we don't like the heat, but we're used to the heat. It gets hot, but been hot for longer period. Yeah. And you don't have air conditioning. Yeah, that makes it rough. That makes it rough. Something is damaged. What's damaged? Ha! Where's the other one? Where's the other one? Where's the other one? Aha! There it is. It doesn't always rain. Okay, well, I didn't think it always rained. Yeah, it's just here when it, at least where I'm at, the heat is just horrible. There'll be times when we have like maybe 5-6 days straight of triple-digit temperatures. It's just horrible. It's just difficult to breathe, or even just to go outside. I mean, 9 o'clock in the morning, you think, oh, yeah, no problem. Nope, it's already 90 degrees outside Fahrenheit. Yeah, it's just crazy. Can I delete anything? Actually, let's do that. Get rid of that. Move that here. Yeah, all right. Yeah, well, we had the other day, actually it was Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. My dad got a new grill and he needed help putting it together. And knowing the weather it is out here, we figured let's go over to their house early. We were there about maybe before, close to, we got there about 9 o'clock. And it was already warm out, already hot outside. It was like almost like 80, 90 degrees Fahrenheit. And we're putting this thing together in the garage. It was just, it was horrible. But yeah, I agree with Sarah. Hopefully it gets cooler there soon, because yeah, it's crazy. And the way things are going, you may have to think about getting some kind of air conditioning, even if it's just like one of those, portable ones that you can move around from room to room. You may need to think about that if it keeps getting that hot. It's just nuts. It just every year it just seems to get worse. All right, so I think we got this all taken care of. So we're going to see what's up with the supercomputers. Meteor strike incoming. Where are they going? Defense turrets there, so it should be okay. And they got, yeah, there's turrets out there. I think we're good. We're gonna not worry about that. Where's my main hub? Oh, of course, I'm too far away from it. Okay. So it's 82 Fahrenheit here this week. Problem is It's so expensive, but we are looking to move next year. I'm going to invest in a new house. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I could see that. Just for us, 80 to 82 for us, for what we're used to. That's we'd like 80, 82. Oh, actually, I don't like it above 75, but compared to when it's like triple digits, 80, 82 is actually a nice day for us here. And typically, we don't have to run the air conditioner when it's 80, 82 till probably like late in the afternoon. So, yeah, we like 80 to 82. Not triple digits. 100, 105 Fahrenheit. Ugh. Heck, you just step outside and you just start sweating. Ugh, it's gross. And for people who have asthma like I do, oh, just trying to do anything outside in that is just difficult to breathe. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that would work. And two, the other thing too is you might think about if you have like a portable unit that you can move around. Maybe when you're working, like where your computers are, maybe while you're working in there, not only for your benefit but for the computer's benefit too. Because when it gets hot, they work harder, and that can cause a lot of issues the hotter it gets outside. So that might be something to think about too. You know, if you've got a portable unit, you can move around when you're in the office. Yeah. Well, the one thing you could do too is this. If if the room is freezing, you could this is what we have an opposite effect here. Our air conditioner here, for the way our house is laid out, 90% of the house is relatively cool. The office struggles to get cool. And the reason for that is because of the way the sun is, the way the room is positioned. In the late afternoon, the sun is beating down on the office like crazy. So what we do is we take a fan that's in the hallway, we turn it on, pointing into the office, blowing cool air into the office. So what you could do is in reverse. If you have so much cool air in the office, put a fan outside or in the office blowing, in your office, if that's where it's at, blowing out of that room so it'll spread it to the rest of the house. Or it may not completely cool off, but at least it might help equalize the temperature in the office so it's not so freezing, but it also will help make other parts of the house cooler. So something you might think about. Like I said, we got the opposite. In order to cool the office off, we've got to put a fan in the hallway, blowing the cool air in. So that helps. Yeah. So yeah, like I said, if it's like super hot, you could, get an air, if you like a portable unit, or if the rest of the house is cool, then get a fan and blow it into the office like we do. Yeah, if you're looking to get a house, if there's air conditioner in the next house, definitely do that. Invest in that. Yeah, it may be time to invest in an air conditioner. If it's getting hotter and longer each year, it may be worth it. But in the meantime, if like part of the house is cool but the office isn't, get a fan and blow the cool air into the office. I think that'll help. Because that's what I said, that's what we have to do. Even though, when the air conditioner comes on and the office does cool down, but the problem is the office heats up faster than the rest of the house, and so we're waiting for the air conditioner to come back on, but it won't for a while because the rest of the house is cool. So by using the fan, we equalize the temperature in the office, which then helps to keep things balanced across the house. Yeah, so yeah, definitely, you just got to evaluate what's going to work for you. But yeah, I honestly think that, that if the summers are, the heat's getting longer and longer every year, yeah, time to get an air conditioner. And yeah, getting a fan to equalize that will help. And especially sometimes just moving the air around, even though it may be warm air, sometimes it feels better just with the air moving. Sometimes that's all you need. Because when the room is just, when the air is not moving, it just feels heavy and just heavy and doesn't feel good. But when the air is flowing, it feels better, even if it's just warm air. So yeah, that's something to think about there. So I need the fiber optics. Where's the fiber optics? I know I'm making a ton of that somewhere. Not there, not there. Oh, hull plating. Okay. Weird place for the hull plating, but okay. Let's see, was the fiber optics right? Aha! Perfect. Upgrade that. But yeah, for now, if the rest of the house is cool, but the office isn't, just invest in just a fan. They're not that expensive, and they'll help maybe help cool that off a little bit. There we go. And I think once the fiber optics get in here, they're going to get the supercomputers going. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, the fan, even if it wasn't a Dyson, just about any fan that's strong that can move the air around would do it. But yeah, no, if you got a Dyson fan that works, great. But just about as long as the fan can move the air around, I mean, it's these small fans maybe not. Crap. Hold on. I just spilled my drink. I'll be right back.
Steamers rising from the tracks in a world where we don't look back. Open fields and endless skies, adventure calls as this train flies. Hit that black button, turn it up, let the rhythm flow. Our channel's a train and we're ready to go. Rock the subscribe button, don't hesitate. Join our crew, it's never too late. Thumbs up, hearts racing, come into blaze. We're building a community that forever stays. Rolling thunder, crushing plains, reaching winds for telling gains. Crystal weight in lands afar, when there in time we raise the bar. Sarah stands tall, eyes on the track, guiding our journey, never looking back. Silver shade, hands on the throttle, we ride the creation full throttle. Rock the subscribe button. don't hesitate. Join our crew, it's never too late. Thumbs up, hearts racing, come into blaze. We're building a community that forever stays. In the dark of the night, we raise the moon. Our engines in tune, we're building a world and ready to win. Join our crew, it's never too late. Thumbs up, hearts racing, come into blaze. We're building a community that forever stays. We're building a community that forever stays. Steamers rising from the tracks in a world where we don't look back. Open fields and endless skies, adventure calls as this train flies. Hit that black button, turn it up, let the rhythm flow. Our channels are trained and we're ready to go. Rock the subscribe button, don't hesitate. Join our crew, it's never too late. Thumbs up, hearts racing, come into blaze. We're building a community that forever stays. Rolling thunder, crushing plains, reaching winds for telling gains. Crush away in lands afar, with every time we raise the bar. Sarah stands tall, eyes on the track, guiding our journey, never looking back. Silver shade, hands on the throttle, we ride the creation full throttle. Rock the subscribe button, don't hesitate. Join our crew, it's never too late. Thumbs up, hearts racing, come into blaze. We're building a community that forever stays. tune. We're building a world and ready to win. Join our crew, it's never too late. Thumbs up, parts racing, come into blaze. We're building a community that forever stays. We're building a community that forever stays. Steamers rising from the tracks in a world where we don't look back. Open fields and endless skies, adventure calls as this train flies. Hit that black button, turn it up, let the rhythm flow. Our channel's a train and we're ready to go. Rock the subscribe button, don't hesitate. Join our crew, it's never too late. Thumbs up, hearts racing, come into blaze. We're building a community that forever stays. Rolling thunder, crushing plains, racing winds for telling games. Crush away in lands afar, with every time we raise the bar. Sarah stands tall, eyes on the track, guiding our journey, never looking back. Silver shade, hands on the throttle, we ride the creation full throttle. Rock the subscribe button, don't hesitate. Join our crew, it's never too late. Thumbs up, hearts racing, come into blaze. We're building a community that forever stays. In the dark of the night, we raise the moon. Our engines in tune, we're building a world and ready to win. Join our crew, it's never too late. Thumbs up, parts racing, come into blaze. We're building a community that forever stays. We're building tracks in a world where we don't look back. Open fields and endless skies, adventure calls as this train flies. Hit that black button.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Yeah, stupid me picked up the fan with the short cord, knocked my glass over, knocked the liquid that was left, and got all over the desk and down onto the carpet. So, and it even somehow it hit my flash drive, which wasn't even on the desk. It was up above, sitting where the monitor is, and it got hit too. The only thing I can think of was when the glass spilled over, some of it splashed on top. So I've got to let the flash drive dry, and hopefully that flash drive will be okay. It should. It's gone through the washing machine and the dryer and still works. I think it'll be fine. Just needs to dry before I use it. It'll probably be a while before I need to use it. So, well, the good news is the supercomputers are done. So we just need to work on the microfusion reactor, but we also have some modules that have been disabled. So we'll go out here and let's take a peek, see what happened. Okay, I think something hit them. I think there was probably a meteor strike. So let's get these operational again. All right, there we go. So the whole plating's back and moving again, and we're gonna need to so maybe to prevent that from happening again, let's just build a couple turrets here. There, I think that ought to do the trick. All right, so that now it should be back in business, and see what we need for this microfusion reactor. All right, so what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to put it at least temporarily down here, because eventually we may need to figure out, we may have to automate it. But I'm going to go ahead and let's put it down here. So we need in the another manufactory, production, manufactory. So we're going to put it right there. We're going to select recipe, microfusion. Okay. All right, so we need gold in there. Put that in there. Put that in there. Yeah, it happens. We're going to have to figure out something for that fan. You know the fan I'm talking about. It's the one that's on my desk, right by my drink. That fan. It's such a short wire, it was just enough to knock my glass over. I've since moved it out of the way for now, so won't be a problem until we can figure something out. All right, so I need superconductor. I've got that there. And I do need a supercomputer. I need to have hiding T1. So shift split, perfect. That's all I need. Come right on in here and take the supercomputer and lob it on in, and now that should be making the microfusion reactor. had myself muted again. Okay. All right, got that out of my system. All right, so now we get medium shipyards. Larger ships may require microfusion reactors to be installed. These ships must be fueled quickly after completion to avoid catastrophic react. Wow, they're basically gonna explode. Okay. All right, tutorial ship reactors. Larger ships have one or more microfusion reactor components. Once completed, these will begin to go critical and will explode if allowed to fully melt down. To avoid this, the ship must be fully fueled in a fuel bay before the timer runs out. Wow. Okay. I was. Not anymore. All right. So basically what I'm probably going to need to do is when I go to make these, probably need to put them kind of away from the main station a little bit. Like maybe out over here somewhere. I don't know how big the blast radius is, or maybe down. Definitely don't want to blow that up. Yeah, maybe out here if I have to build that. Okay, all right. Well, first I need to do is select an objective. All right, see, enhanced base defense. What do we need here? Need the Meson heavy hauler. All right, well, not gonna worry about that. What about the advanced? Okay. Oh, advanced plating. Yep, I got it. Can you hear me at all? Yeah, if you can't hear me, let me know, because I'm not muted as of right now. Because, I mean, everything looks like it's working on my end. Okay, so I think everything's working, I think. Okay. Yeah, well, there was a short period where I was muted. But I'm okay now. All right, so what do I need? Advanced plating. Yep, I can do that. Yep, we're good. We'll select that objective. And we'll go ahead and we'll go here. Particle storm. 31 are low on power. All right, well, we know that. All right, so advanced plating. Drop it on in there. And now we complete that one. Yay! All right. So enhanced base defenses are now available for construction. We recommend building enhanced missile turrets on your most vulnerable stages to safely defend against larger groups of enemies. Oh boy. That don't sound good. When you're ready, open the expand the station. Yep. Cool, cool, cool. Build defense. Yep, we can. Oh, and I gotta build heavy frames too. Ooh. Well, eventually I think I'm gonna have to build those. All right, so what do we got? Defense micro drone. Okay. Deploys a defense micro drone that can shoot down incoming projectiles. Okay. So we need small engines. Yep, we'll select that one. And we're going to need to go back to the main area. So yeah, I knew we'd have to go back to the asteroid belt too. All right, now I got to find the small engines. Where are they? Aha! They need to go into the hub here. There we go. Complete. Yay! All right. Yeah, let's move these out of the way. All right. I got more objectives. Come on, where are my objectives? Come on now. Thank you. We'll reject that. Don't need that one. All right, station level. Okay, well, this is the last one that I could see for here, so we're going to have to go and select it. All right, now let's see. Add. I bet you though that Nissan Heavy Hauler, I bet you is in the next level of shipyards, which I need my advanced plating, and I need heavy freaking frames. Great. All right. Well, where's the? Guess I don't have any of my advanced plating. That's okay. Heavy frames. Okay. All right. What do I need for the heavy? I'm gonna have to build them now, so might as well work on that. All right. All right. Yeah. Well, probably best place would be the second asteroid belt, I think, for that. Yep. Yep. It's gonna have to be that asteroid belt. So that's where we're going. We're going back to the asteroid belt 2. Okay. Where's that waiting? Is it here? Oh, because of the hull plating. Oh, upgrade the freighter dock. Oh, yeah. Okay. I just need some composite computers. Okay. Yeah, I think I can do that. It was composite. I know it was back there, but I know I need the computers. I have some hiding in here somewhere. Or did I? That's mine. Probably one freaking computer. 2 freaking computers. I think something tells me I'm gonna have to increase this computer production. Which I can do. What do I need? Basic frames. All right. Well, I think I have some hiding around here somewhere. Where are they? Ah. Perfect. There we go. Good. Let me see. Do I have some more hiding here? Yeah, that's it right there. All right, that should help. Let's go filter. Let's change that to fiber optics. There. Good. All right. Okay, so that takes care of that. We're still waiting on the couriers now. All right, so let me see. I know we need the heavy frames for medium shipyard and the advanced plating. All right, so that's where we got to go back to. Okay. Oh, and I need the computer still. That's one of the things I needed. I got one set of computers right there. Yep. Okay. It's just they keep disappearing so fast. Because they need it up here, no wonder. Go figure. So there we go. That will help. I got more computers being made right there. So that should help. It's just I wish I could catch them, but I can't. I mean, I technically don't need them. It was just an upgrade, so I technically don't need them. But yeah, I mean, I will need them. All right. Well, okay. All right. Let's get back to what we're doing. Codex. So the heavy frames. So I've got everything. So I just need that. So probably need, okay, the basic frames, which is here, needs all that titanium. Okay. Let's see. Lots of titanium, or at least that's all being taken care of. Molecular bonding. It's not blocked. What is? That's blocked. No wonder. Okay. Okay. So let's go ahead and can't afford what? Oh, I need more composite. I do have that here. Super alloy, which should be right there. I'll grab that. Let's go get some of that composite. So let's improve we're going to need to make those more of that. Oh, the purple goop. The advanced plating there, obviously. So we need more of that. Where's the composite? Right there. Stack. Avoid the purple goop. All right. Can't get that any higher because I need more of the heavy frames. I got the advanced plate. I just need more heavy frames. So yep, that'll need that. All right. I'm not going to worry about that right now. Let's do this. Why can't I afford? I need computers for those. Go frickin' figure. What does computers need? We need circuit boards, fiber. They need a lot. Okay. I may have to start making them as well. Let's see. Where do those go? Which is the silica. Okay. I may have to consider that. The chain out here for computers. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. And maybe it'll start backing up eventually. We'll have to wait and see. All right. We got that going. Can't upgrade those. That goes to there. Wait. That should not be okay. Found the culprit. All right, so this is not supposed to be where it's going. This needs to go, pick up from, this needs to go to hull plating drop off. All right. So there's part of the problem. I think I found the freighter causing the problem. Plating pickup, nano plating drop off. All right, good. All right. Getting this all sorted out. All right, there we go. All right, that should take care of all that. Okay. So we're making more of the advanced plating. That's good. All right. And if we need more hull plating, we got this all through here. I'm going to grab some of that. All right. So now we need to figure out the basic frames. Let's go out this way. And let's just see how much iron is being made out. How we look? That's iron making hull plating. Okay. Right. Oh, that can go up. Oh, yeah. That'll be good. Yep. That's good. Especially if we're making all tons of iron, we're going to need that. All right. Well, I think nothing's going. Alright, I'm just trying to figure this out here. Sometimes it can get confusing when you got all these chains and everything all over the frickin' place. Yeah. Yeah, that's all looking good. I think I'm gonna probably don't want to mess with this too much. I think I'm gonna have to go to a different location. I think it's gold ore, titanium, tungsten, titanium. All right. Well, why don't we go ahead and let's go over here. I think that would be good. Just create a new production, I think, for the basic frames. Don't want to mess with that too much. All right. Titanium ore node. Perfect. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. Okay. Module low on power. Yes, I know it's low on power. There we go. All right, now we get power to it. More panels. I need gold. Ah! All right, well, I know where that is. I think I have a ton of it hiding somewhere. Yeah, I got some right there. All right. Oh, and we'll go ahead and just move these out of here. I gotta say, that's one big pile of ships. All right. Module low on power. I know. Needed gold. Okay. Power. Okay. Lined. Come on. 100%. I know you can do it. All right. There we go. 100%. Let's see. Where's my build? Power. There you go. You got it. Fence. Can't build that. I need oh man. No computers. No nanoplating. Well, nanoplating I know I got. It's the computers is a problem. All right. So I may have to make a chain out here just for computers, I think. But since I have the gold node out here, I think it needs gold. All right. So got that there. All right. Need a small storage here. There we go. All right. So they're going in now. All right. So now we're gonna need some smelters. Titanium, right? Build storage. Okay, that ought to do. All right, now I need, I think it's the matter printer. Yep, make the basic frame. Got him. All right. So you build another storage unit. forgot to connect that. Ah, all right. Well, we'll just do it right now. There we go. All right. All right, so that's all good. Ah, keep hitting that button. Hate that. All right. So that's that. Okay, so basically what we need now. Do I have what I need? I was afraid of that. Computers and nanoplating. All right, well, I got the nano. I have the nanoplating technically covered. That's over here. Where is my... All right, so let's see. It should be over here. Here it is. All right, well, I can definitely take that because I know I'm going to need that. I got that covered. Eventually, I'll have to do something, but I don't think I need to worry too much about it. You know what? I'm going to upgrade it because these here are slow and... which is fine that they're slow, because then it allows the other items to build up. All right, so now we got that taken care of. All right, so we need the computer. All right, let me just see if this has been backing up at all now. They have not. It's because of these ships. All right. Get over there. And it won't back up until these ships are done being built. Fuel depot. Okay, I may have to build a second fuel depot for that. For the when I do the medium one, just so in case of so I don't want the ships to blow up. Okay, well, I'm stuck because I need computers. All right, let's see. What do I need? Okay, I think I can do a chain for that. Let's go into here. And let's take a peek here. All right, let's look at computers. All right, computers needs the fiber optics and the circuit board. Circuit boards need gold and fiber optics. Okay. So I do have a gold node here, so I can produce gold. All right. And I have the silica stuff so that I can produce all that. The only problem is I need a freighter dock to transport the items all over the place. Great. And which means I need the computers to make that. And I can't do anything until those ships are fully done because I just can't get the computers in stock. So I think what I can do, I might be able to do, let me see what I can do, what I've done before. Let me put a storage unit if that's blocked. Yeah, I'll put it right there. All right, let me go and let's do this. That's going into there. So let me go here, here, and here. So I'll just take a couple, like 3 of them, and put them into here. And now that's just going to give me the computers in this storage as they make them. So that way, then I'll have them. All right. So then basically, yeah, 2 computers, 3 computers. Yep. Okay. All right. So back here. So I think we're going to be okay. I don't think we need to worry too much about the computers right now. We may need to. All right, so I got these temporary taken care of, but I do need the freighter dock. So I know that needs quite a bit. Let me just see. Yeah. Okay. 20 computers. Yeah, I need a lot of computers. But let's see. It's definitely a lot of back and forth and micromanaging, that's for sure. Let me take that. Yeah, let's see what else. Got that. Where's the freighter docks? I think I've got one around. Yeah, here we go. I need more of that. And the computers. Okay. Ha. Thought I had some hiding. Where's the computer? 9? I only got 9? Oh man. Well, it'll speed up once these are done building. It's just that this is just slowing it down. Ouch. Throwing my ships around. Okay. $12. Okay. How much is it actually built? I know I'm trying to upgrade the others too, but how much is it actually built? Okay, so I got what I need. All right, I got what I need. So let's go back and we can at least build that. I would like to upgrade them, but I'll do that later when we get a surplus. But for now, let's come over here. All right, we'll get a not too yeah. All right, well, that's because we're not making a ton yet. Then let's fix that. There we go. So now that'll start to load up. Now we can build a freighter dock. In the beginning, I wasn't too keen on the freighter docks, but now that I've been using them, I kind of like them. Because then I can not have everything connected and run things all over the place, so it is a convenience, that's for sure. Okay, so there's the freighter dock. Build that. All right, so this is going to be basic frames picking up. Okay, so that's that. And then let's start loading it up. Okay. All right, so now we got to head back over to here. I think that's what we need. Yeah, because we need that to make those. Yep. Okay. We'll head to the silica mine. Turn that off. Yep, there it comes. There's my mind. Sometimes I think I'm losing my mind. Upgrade that. All right. So now we need a new freighter dock. Alright, there's gonna be basic frames drop off. Got it. Build one. Okay. Go. All right. So we need to pick up from basic frames, pick up, drop off at basic frames, drop off. We'll have to go over and get the other one here. All right. Extend this out. Build a storage unit right here. Okay, so now we got the basic frames. What do we need? We need a fabricator to start making those. Okay. All right, and then we can send them, get another freighter built, and send them over to be able to make the event. Have the heavy frames there. Okay. So what did I say I needed again? I needed the fabricator. All right, let's build the fabricator. Can't afford. I need hull plating. Figures. Where am I going? There we go. We're here. All right. All right. Hull plating. How's everything going over here? That's looking good. Looking okay. Yep, looking all right. Okay. Well, while I'm here, we need to get this other thing going. This other freighter. It's just sitting here. All right. Pick up from basic frames. Pick up basic frames. Drop it. All right. There it goes. All right. That takes care of that. I know I need the fabricator, so what do I need? Do I have everything for that now? Looks like I do. All right. We can head over there now. Ah, there we go. All right, now we can build the fabricators. Recipe. All right, what are we making? We are making. Yep. That. Yeah. Oh wait. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah. I was like, oh wait. Yeah, no, it's here. It's here. Good. Matter of fact, I'm gonna build a few more. Just because I'm making stuff that uses all them. So now with that done, all right, I need to bring over the basic frames and the molecular. Yep, that. Go into there, and go that into there. Frames drop. Yep, that's right, and that's right. Yep, okay. go ahead and let's build another storage unit right there. Freighter was underneath. No wonder it kept going. Like, I wonder it kept thinking I wanted to click on it when I didn't. It was right under there. Okay, that should do. Keep hitting that button. How's our power looking? And I think we're okay. We might want to go ahead as a precaution. Let's go and just get just a couple more. 100%. I know you can do it. Yeah, there we go. Oops. On the Control C, not that, not the Shift C. Okay. So we've got plenty of power there. They're going there. They're going there. All right, I think I need computers now. So we should have a decent supply. Oh, is it? Yep, 39. Not a huge supply, but good enough. Good enough for what we got to do. All right. That's here. Okay. Yep, might as well upgrade that. All right. Need that. Oh, that's in the manufactory. Okay. So let's go and let's build the manufacturer for now. Which I can't. I need reinforced frames and composite. Well, I just so happen to be producing them. Let's go get them. Yeah, take some of those. Those are basic frames. I may have to see about increasing the basic frame production because it looks like I'm hurting. Where's the is it composite? Yeah, got it. All right. All right, how's that? All right, let's get another dock here. Transport, yeah, freighter dock. This is reinforced frame. Reinforced frame pickup. All right. There we go. Okay, so that's taken care of. So we can take and load that into there. That should be good. All right, so when we're good, let's head back to the hub area because we've got to head over to that section anyway. Let's go over here first. Let's take a peek, see what is going on with the basic frame production. I may have to increase it. Okay. Let's build that up because we're going to need that. Okay. Yeah, we're going to need to increase this a little bit. It looks like. Can't afford. Why? I need hull plating. Wow. Where's the hub? Here it is. Here it is. There's the hub. And I just so happen to have a ton of hull plating. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and build another freighter dock because I know I'm going to need it. Build, transport. There you are. Connector. Go. All right. Let's see. Haven't built the manufacturer yet. All right. So these are going to be the reinforced frame drop off. Alright, so reinforced frame, pick up from, pick up, and reinforced drop off at the drop off. I'm gonna build storage unit right. Yeah, we'll go right there with it. Let's see if I can build the manufacturer. Or the manufacturer. Oh, I can't. Computers, nanoplating. Okay. Let's see if I can build that again. Transport. No, not transport. Production, manufactory. All right, I need more reinforced frames and computers. Okay. All right, well, I'll tell you what. Let's go back and get the computers. There. While I'm here, I can take these ships, kind of move them out of the way. And I think I've got some reinforced frames like right over here. I do. Good, I can use those. Okay, so we'll go back here. I at least want to get this manufactory built. Production, manufactory. Okay. That can go into there. Recipe, heavy frames. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna take that. Oh, better yet, build. Unit. There into there. And that'll help with that. All right, so that's almost completely done. Need a super alloy, which I think is stored right there. Let's put that into there. Okay. So then all we got to do is got to get the reinforced frames over here, and then that'll start making those. And I'm going to go ahead and let's build another storage unit. I'm going to build it right there. Come out, and that will make our heavy frames. Perfect. All right, so we need to come back over here and find out what's going on, what we can do to, if this is sped up yet. Okay, Looks like we can still build it out a bit more. Gonna upgrade that because it will send things faster. And for basic frames, the figure. I should have. I'll just take a couple of those. Those can get upgraded. That's right. You know what? I'm gonna upgrade. Upgrade. There. Yep, I forgot we could upgrade those. That's gonna help. Big time help. It'll speed that up and then speed that up. Yep. And I'll just put one more for good measure. There we go. Awesome. All right, let's head back up here because I know we have a ship we need to set up. Right here waiting. All right, so this is the what is this? Reinforced frames. Yeah, reinforced frame pickup. All right, reinforced frame pickup, reinforced frame drop off. Go. All right, there we go. All right. Okay. Looks like that's that one. I think it'll take some time to even itself out. But we can go ahead and head back to the hub and go check things out. There's the hub. So we're still waiting on the reinforced frames to arrive. Yeah, everything else is there. Yeah, so that's pretty much all we're waiting on is the reinforced frames. Meteor strike. Let's just go take a peek over here. Over here. It looks like it might be able to get more. But it looks like it's kind of... waiting. Wow. Okay. It's waiting. Weird. I copied them, but it guess it didn't keep the links. All right. Well, there we go. That'll help now. Modules under attack. Modules disabled. What? Let's go find out what's going on. Wow. That was weird. Might have to get more advanced turrets out here. So if you're not sure where it is, best thing to do is kind of scroll off screen. It'll kind of give you an idea of where it is. All right, so it looks like we got that all caught up there. Looks like we're just kind of in a holding pattern. Oh. Ooh. Yeah, I can do that. Smart cargo pod. Let's see. Complete. Yep. Thank you. Not sure where it put the items at, but well. Oh well. Okay. While I'm here, big pile of ships there. Wow. It's a ship NATO. All right. Well, let's see if this has sorted itself out yet. Yep, probably making heavy frames. Okay. Right. So looks like that's got that going. All right, what does it need? Do I have what I need now to make that? Medium shipyard. Yes, I do. Good. I got what I need. All right. I'm going to come over here. Now, where do I want to put this thing? We're going to need to get things fueled. I think I'm going to maybe put it out here. Medium shipyard right there. Let's get another fuel depot. Can't afford that. What am I missing? Nanoplating. Of course I'd be missing nanoplating. And I got none hiding here or here. All right. Well, I do know where I think I've got some. Right there. I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay. So now, fuel depot. There we go. So there's the fuel depot. All right, now let's get a pipe junction on here. Get a pipe running. Too long. Of course it's too long. All right, we'll put it right there. And still too long. All right, so get that one in. That one in. That one's going in. Maybe. There we go. All right, so now we got that all set for fueling. Yeah, there we go. I don't think I need... Let me see how I have this other one set. I do have that there. You know what? Yeah, let's do that. Let me go ahead. Let me sell that pipe off. And let's go to general. Storage tank. There it is. The storage tank. Well, let's put the storage tank right there. So that's all set there. These ships waiting. Okay. 79 out of 100, so almost done there. All right. So now, where's the tugs? Let's get some tugs. General. Is it transport? Yeah, tug bay. Yeah, there we go. Tug set. Let me see if I can build a second tug. Okay, looks like it kept the links. Good. Very good. All right, so that's all set. Now, what do I need? I need 10 of those mason haulers. There they are right there. And I need the advanced plating. Of course I do. All right. It needs, oh, engines to, oh, special engines. Ew. All right. So here's what we're going to need to do. Build general. All right. We're going to build a storage unit right. Can't afford. I need basic frames. Wow. Which I just haven't had a ton of. Whee! All right, let's build general storage unit right there. All right, so now let's go and let's add 10 of those. Yeah, so shift on a left mouse button to add to queue, remove, shift. 10. All right, there we go. So 10 of them are in there. Oh, we're gonna need a microfusion reactor. So yuck. All right. So medium engine. Yeah, we're gonna have to. Wow. All right. Okay. So first things first. We're gonna need to filter. Let's look at this. All right, microfusion reactor. That's the first filter. Microfusion reactor. Okay, got that. All right, now advanced plating. All right, gonna do that. Next filter. Advanced plating. All right, so there's the advanced plating. All right, what's next? Okay, heavy frames. Heavy frames. Heavy frame. Okay. Takes care of that. All right, supercomputers. Oh, not titanium. Supercomputers. Got it. All right. So there's the supercomputers. What else we need? Medium engine. All right, let's set the filter. Medium engine. Where are you? Medium engine. There you are. Small engine. Okay. Small engine. Perfect. All right, what else? And it looks like small cargo pod. Yep. All right. Small cargo pod. Okay. All right. So that is what we need for that. Now, I know we've got, what is this? Supercomputers. Okay, so we got the supercomputers. We got that one handled. Because that chain's already being done. So the supercomputers are there. So that part of the chain is done. But we need cargo pods. Let me see. Alright, so nothing in that storage. Yeah, let's do this one. So that one. To that one, and that'll take care of quite a few, I think. At least these two. Take care of the small engine and the small cargo pod. It'll take care of those two. Once it arrives, of course. And the superconductors. What's going on with those? Matter printer for those. Let's see, where are those superconductors? Aha! There they are. Wrong button. Again. Okay. So it looks like I can probably... There. That should speed up the superconductors. Because I need a lot of those. Looks like it is feeding now. Good. Okay, good. It is feeding. Perfect. All right, so that takes care of that. All right, let's see. Is this situated here? How are we looking down here? Of course, it's going to fill up a lot of extra stuff down here, but you know, that's okay. Doesn't hurt. Doesn't hurt. Because especially if there's extra room up there, that's fine. Because that way, if I need to, some of the stuff is used down here, like the fiber optic. So I could always go, hey, yeah, I might actually do that. Let's see, fiber optic. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Yep. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. That'll work. I got no problem with that. Go right there. Feed that. Hungry. Yeah, it needs the superconductors. Yep, so that'll take care of that. All right, so we need the advanced plating, the heavy frames. Those are going to have to be brought in. We'll have to see what needs to be done for the engines. We'll have to make that chain after all. I had a feeling we would. What do we need for that chain? Oh, yeah, that. Okay. Yep. I might move that chain. Yeah, make the chain further down. Yeah, let me go. Let me just get that out of there. All right. So yeah, let's do this. So there's the wormholes there. What is that? Can I take that? Yep, take that. All right. That's all being taken care of. Yeah, so need to deal with the microfusion. What is in those medium engines? Can I even access those? Yes, I can in manufacture. Okay, okay. I can make all those engines here. Okay. Okay. The problem is I'm making all that here and not have all those goods because I'm struggling to, some of these are struggling. Like right here, I'm not getting them. Because they're being made here. Oh no, here. Yeah, they're being made up here. So it's just taking forever to get them. And I need the hull plating. So that's where I think I'm going to need that hull plating that's way down here. Come up there. Yeah, that's where I'll probably have to use a freighter for that. Got all that. What else? Oh yeah, heavy frames. Oh, I need to get that upgraded. Ooh, wow. Okay. Lots to do. All right, let's go check on those heavy frames. All right, there they are, right there. Okay. Backed up, not backed up. Right, well, I think I can make. Can I make a couple more of them? Can. Well, only one, but one's better than nothing. All right, well that's good. I will have to expand this because I am obviously going to need more heavy frames. How's this doing? Yeah, okay. All right, let's go back. Get those out of the way. Trying to finish off those ships. So that'll help with the computers backing up again. All right, let's see up here. This right here, upgrade that. Can hold more. All right. Yeah, it's the hull plating. Yeah, I think we're gonna need a freighter dock here. I think that's gonna be the most efficient way to get them from point A to point B. All right, let's see. Freighter dock. Can't afford. I need composite figures. All right, well, I know where that's at. I know I probably have some in the other area, but I know where to get this at. I may have some hiding or built up by now, but I know I got it out here. So we'll just come out here, avoid the purple goop. And let's see, where is it? There it is. Perfect. All right, now we'll go flip back. All right. Just move these out of the way. There we go. The heck is that? What the? Oh, that's right. I built on top of that, didn't I? Yeah, too bad I can't destroy it. That's right. That's why that's up and over. All right. Transport, freighter dock. Still cannot afford it. I need freaking computers. All right. Well, luckily, they're over here. Should have at least a decent stack, I think. Oh, yeah. 125? Yeah, that's a decent stack. That's a decent stack. Yeah, but that's the one thing with these automation games. You'll be all over the place. That's why it's always best when you're working on something, work on one thing at a time, work on one chain at a time. And then that way you'll get through it. That's why I'm trying to sort this out, just because I know I'm going to need them. It'd be easier to be able to, if I can make more here, than have to try and bring them elsewhere. That way I don't interfere with that chain. All right, let's see. Build, transport, freighter dock. There we go. All right, so this is going to be hull plating drop off. Get that made and go right to, is that hull plating? I think it is. Yeah, so we're gonna go and link it to there. Yep, perfect. We'll do that. All right, so now let's go down and build another freighter. Down where all the hull plating is, down here. A lot of it, tons of it actually. Transport, freighter dock. Okay, this is going to be hull plating. Pick up. Perfect. All right, we got that. That into there. All right, click on that. All right, so we need, this is going to be hull plating pickup from pickup, hull plating drop off at drop off. There it goes. All right. And we'll go and get this other ship on the way. Pick up from the pickup, drop off from the drop off. There it goes. All right, so that will take care of that. Once things get stabilized. Okay. All right, one ship waiting at a fuel depot. One ship. Tug cannot clear space. Well, it's because I got ships everywhere. Okay. All right, so that looks like we got that clear. We got only 5 more. Yay! Computers, yep, 5 more, and then that'll be done. And then our computers will really start to stack up. Then we really need to focus on this here. Yep. All right. Well, like I said, and let me link that, because then that'll at least get the process started. It won't be fully processed, of course, because obviously I don't have everything. But at least I have the small cargo pod, small engine, supercomputers. These two I know I'll have to bring in. I'll have to make those engines. So let's go take a look at how we're doing with those. Before I do, because I know I need to make the manufactory. Do I have more of them? Do I have enough materials before I disappear? Yeah, I think I'm good. I think I'm good. All right. Just because I know I'm going to need to increase production here. How's our power? I keep building. Ew. All right. Well, tell you what. Let's build a little more. Get a pipe junction. Let's build another pipe junction. And now we'll build the pipe. And that should give us some more power here. Hopefully. Oh. There we go. Yep. If it doesn't, if things look right, always check the flow of the pipes, because it's possible that it may not be flowing right. So there we go. So now our power needs should be okay. Yeah, our power needs are good. All right, now. Put in just a couple more. There we go. And that'll help with the hull plating. I need to, like I said, I need to increase that production. You get 243 there. Grab some basic frames while I'm here. All right. So this one, it should be connected to the Alpha Station, which is good. That's where we need it to be. So why don't we go ahead, let's take... Actually, let's do this. sure that's all linked right. Yep, looks good. The reason for that is one is so that that I can have extras in case if I need something. So this one is going to go into there. And I'm going to need also more storage, so I'm going to copy that. I'm going to paste that. I mean, well, I need more of the heavy frame. And again, I'm going to do the same thing. So from here to there. So that's going to get those running. The freighter went into the dock, probably because I got something backed up somewhere. Okay. We've got those all running. We can always expand these later if we need to, which there's a good chance we may have to, especially here. Weird. Odd that didn't, for some reason, didn't transfer the links. Sometimes it looks like sometimes it transfers the links, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know why. It should have. But that's all right. We'll get that going. So there we go. So now we got that going. We've got these two in here now. All right. So now we're going to go ahead and go back to the Alpha station here at the Asteroid Belt 1. And so now find. That's the beta. There's the Alpha. Okay, right there. All right. So for the time being, I only have 2 products coming through. I'm gonna go ahead and put that there. I know that these are, let's filter. It's the heavy frames and advanced plating. All right, I'll link that to there, and then that should bring those goods through. All right, we're gonna then link this storage to that storage, and then that should then automatically begin feeding this. So then that knocks those 2 out. So the only thing we got left to do is we got to get the microfusion reactor chain going and the medium engine chain going. So that's what we've got to do for those chains. And it looks like the ships are done up here. Move out of the way. I don't necessarily have to, but I'm going to. The good news is the computers will now start to build up in a couple different storages. Yep, they should build here, and they will build here. All right. So yeah, now they'll come in and then immediately go right out and right into here. So then they'll start to fill in here. Yep, there they go. So we'll start getting that done, and eventually we'll start getting them fueled. And we'll get the station level 9 done. Okay, so we know we need medium engines that are down here. It needs the hull plating, the reinforced plating, and that. The molecular bonding. Let's just go take a peek up here. This is where I'm making those items. Most of the items right here. Okay. Was it reinforced frames that needed it? Yes. Okay, it was. All right. So it looks like... So it looks like I've got excess here, but this is still needing some work. What's going on over here with all the molecular bonding stuff? Oh, I got tons of it. Wow, I got tons. Okay. Got lots of the hull plating. All right. So I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take and I'm going to build another storage unit right here. I'm going to take these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. 2, 3. Actually, I'm going to leave them like, do I need to do, you know what? Let me just sell these off. I don't want them to do that. Actually, let me copy that one again. Put it back. So I want to at least have 3 there because it does need to feed other things. All right. Let's see. What was this? Move on. Nope. Can't do that. That. All right. Let's see. Build. Production. Nope. Production. Fabricate. Yeah. Fabricator. Actually, let's put this one here. Let's do it here. All right. And select recipe. That. That, we'll take care of that one. That can go into there. Good. All that. Still not? No, it can't. Of course not. You know what I could do? Yeah. That into there. Stop hitting that button. 1, 2, 3. Good. So we got that there. So that all should take care of all that. That should be supposedly sending more. Yep, it is. Good. So that'll be sending that, feeding into there. So now we can see about making these medium engines. Yep. Do that. So I'm going to put them over here. Quite a ways. But yeah, we'll do it. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. All right. So they are in the manufactory, which I need hull plating. Good thing I'm making some right here. Got that. Okay. Production. Still need more hull plating. All right. Do I have anything hiding? Not there. I know I'm bringing it in here. No, actually, I wasn't bringing it. I do have it over here, though. It'll be right here. Yep, I'll take a big stack of that. And flip back. All right, so now I should be able to build the manufactory. Build it right there. Select recipe. We need the medium engines because that'll pretty much make everything here. That into there. That into there. Okay, and then we need the molecular bonding, which is here and into there. Build the storage unit right there. Right. Once everything gets in there, build. Oh, what I need more composite. Figures. All right. While that's going, I'll just flip over. Actually, let me look over here first. See if I've got any being stashed. I know I'm making it. Yeah, see, it's disappearing faster than I can make. Yeah. Okay. Well, let me quickly go and get it. Yeah, eventually we may have to start using some of the other sectors if we have to. But it's nice that we're, you know, expanding at least this one anyway. It would have been nice to expand others, but the way they've got the resources wasn't feasible for some of the things we're doing. Other things, yes, we will have to use those for other items. But we haven't just quite really had a need for them yet. But something tells me we will. I think I'm in the wrong spot. Yeah, I need to go up. Everything's okay there. But yeah, like I said, I just got this feeling eventually we are going to need more of those resources. Especially as the game continues to develop. Yeah, they're going to balance things out. So it'll just take some time. Where's my composite? Right there. Okay. All right, so I'll go back to the first section. Trying to see if we can at least get these medium engines done, which are pretty close to being done. They working? What are they short of? Needs the small engines. Aha. All right. So do I have any of those small engines around here? I got some right there. All right. I know I'm making small engines. Deposit hull plate. Ah. Deposit and hull plate. Right. Thinking. Have all that deposit. And I know I have a lot of that hull plate else in the other area. Just take a peek. Let's go look over here at the silica mine area and see if I'm bringing hull plating over here. I'm bringing that. I am bringing hull plating in. Actually, it looks like I'm sending it out. Actually, no, I'm not sending it. I'm sending it in. Okay. Yeah, okay. So I am bringing it in. I am bringing it in. Okay. I'm just using it up faster than I'm bringing it in. Okay. So that means it's being made out over here. Way out here. Let's go take a peek. Because what I'm thinking is making them the small engines out here. Watch out for purple goop. And then bring in the small engines through the wormhole. Yeah, I might end up doing that. Yeah, see, yeah. Making them here. Okay. These smelters can get upgraded. I just need the nanoplating, which I have in this sector. Let's do that. Whee! Yeah, this is it. Yeah, there we go. All right. So I need that. Okay. So let's head back. Let's build that up. I may have to create a second area just for the small engines, which is fine if I have to do that. This is actually the tungsten area. I think I need to go a little further. There we go. So that's all it can do there. So we've still got that going. All right. Yep. Upgrade, upgrade, upgrade. Okay. So yeah, definitely gonna need some more. Well, just because if anything, I need more from here for sure to cover everything else. I may have to create, like I said, I'm still thinking about it. I may have to create the hull plating for the other chain off the other titanium node. That's right there. And bring them over, probably over to there. And make the small engines there. Send them back over here to the wormhole. I could definitely do that. Okay. All right. Gonna make some notes here. Small engines, medium engines. Just I may not quite remember off my notes, but might help a little bit. And then I think the other item we needed was the microfusion reactor chain. Microfusion reactor. So that's the change we'll need to keep working on. Hopefully we get those done. We'll get to the next section because we got to get those ships built. But yeah, that's what we got to. That's what we need to get done. Get those and we can get to the next station level. So I got to decide if I want to do that off stream or on stream, because I mean I think it might be enough that to do most of that on stream, especially if it only needs 10 engines, you know, the 10 ships. So yeah, we might still be able to do that on stream. Like I said, I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to do for Thursday. I still gotta I'll figure that out for sure. But yeah, no, I think this is probably a good place to probably call it for the day. I think we got quite a bit done, even though we were ping-ponging and squirreling all over the place. And of course, what didn't help was a little accident where I knocked over my drink. That didn't help matters any. That slowed, well, it slowed down, but didn't slow down. The reason is because the game was still running and still making good. So while I had to clean things up, it was still processing goods. So that it helped. It did help overall. It just, but we just couldn't build anything new. But at least it was making goods while we were at it. So yeah, we got a lot. We finished the photon tankers. We got the Aeon couriers done. We definitely expanded in this area. Let's see, is this the hub area? No, this is not the hub area. The hub area is out here. Yeah, there's the tungsten area. So yeah, we definitely really expanded in this asteroid belt out here. Yeah, and like I said, eventually I have a feeling we're going to be working in some of the other sectors at some point. Yeah, here's the main hub area right here. So yeah, we definitely have expanded that. Oh yeah, we're now making the heavy frames now, and we've expanded we finished getting the advanced plating up and running. So yeah, we got quite a bit done. We got more freighters operating. So yeah, we've got a lot going on here. Yeah, so they're working hard and hardly working. But yeah, no, they're working. Yeah, the reinforced frames, I may have to see what's going on with them. May have to work on expanding that. But for now, we're doing okay. We may have to see what's up with that. It may be because it may be waiting on the hull plating, most likely. So when we expand it over there, that might help stabilize things. Have to wait and see. But yeah, no, we got quite a bit done. I know it doesn't quite feel like it, but we did. I think we even expanded these too. I can't remember when I did those. I don't know if I added a couple extra today. I may have. I don't know. But yeah, no, we got things sorted out. Added to fix the power problem. We fixed a lot of things. But of course, there's always more to fix, isn't there, when it comes to these games? So yeah. So I think at this point, I think this is a good stopping point. We got a lot done today. I'll figure Thursday out. Figure out what I'm going to do. Sarah should be here tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific time. I believe she's doing more Oblivion remastered. So that should be fun. So yeah, if you got value out of this content, hit the like button. It does help us out. And I want to thank everyone for watching. It popped in today. Pixel Pip. I don't know if Pixel Pip is still here. Probably had to head offline. Probably while during that whole mishap of trying to clean up the spilled drink. But Pixel, if you're still here, thanks for popping in. Everyone who's been lurking, I do appreciate it. It does help us out as well. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Please do so. It does help us out. If you're watching on Twitch and you haven't followed there, you definitely follow us on Twitch if you're watching on Twitch. All that helps us out. If you do enjoy the content, make sure you share it as well with other people that might like this content as well. With that, I'm going to get on out of here. This is Silvershade saying, gamers don't die. See you at the respawn point. Bye, everybody.